Prince Alaric and Elena set off on their journey, guided by the faint glow of the amulet. The forest around them was dark and mysterious, with the sound of whispers in the wind and shadows moving just out of sight. Elena held Alaric's hand tightly. "What if we can't do this?" she asked. Alaric gave her hand a comforting squeeze. "We can face anything as long as we're together," he said. The amulet's light led them to a deep ravine. A shaky wooden bridge stretched across to an old temple carved into the mountainside. As they crossed the bridge, the wind seemed to speak. "Turn back, or you'll regret it." "We're not turning back," Alaric said firmly. Inside the temple, they found their first challenge. The walls were covered with strange symbols, and the floor was made of tiles that shifted as they stepped on them. The amulet glowed brighter, showing them a message. To find the truth, you must give up what you value most. Alaric thought for a moment, then took off his royal ring. He placed it on an altar and said, "I value my kingdom, but I value truth even more." The tiles moved, revealing a hidden staircase that led them deeper into the temple. They faced many tests along the way. In one room, they saw visions of their worst fears. Elena saw her artwork destroyed, her hands unable to create. Alaric saw his kingdom burning, with his people blaming him. But they reminded each other of their strength and pushed forward. Finally, they reached a large hall where Malakar, the sorcerer, was waiting. His eyes glowed with anger. "You've come far, but the truth will hurt you," he warned. Malakar waved his hand, and the room changed. They saw a vision of the past. Alaric's ancestor, King Cedric, stealing a magical stone called the Heartstone from Malakar. Cedric had used the stone's power to protect the kingdom from invaders, but the theft had cursed Malakar, trapping his soul in the stone. "Your love is breaking the magic that holds my curse," Malakar said. "If you want to save your kingdom, you must return the Heartstone to its rightful place. But doing so will remove the magic protecting your kingdom." Alaric stepped forward. "If my ancestor wronged you, I will make it right. Tell me what to do." Malakar's face softened slightly. "Take the Heartstone to the altar at the top of the temple, but be ready. It will test your love and courage." The climb to the top was difficult. The wind howled, and storm clouds gathered. When they placed the Heartstone on the altar, a bright light surrounded them. They found themselves in a strange, glowing place. A voice spoke, "Prove your love." Alaric and Elena were separated, each facing a test alone. Alaric had to face his fear of failure, reliving moments where he doubted himself as a leader. Elena saw a vision of her life without Alaric, where her art faded because she lacked inspiration. They both fought through their fears and found each other again. When they returned to the temple, the Heartstone shattered, releasing a wave of energy. Malakar's form changed. He was no longer a cursed sorcerer, but a man, free at last. "Thank you," he said, his voice full of gratitude. "Your love has freed me and shown that even the deepest wounds can heal." As they walked back to the kingdom, the people cheered. The sky was clear and hope filled the air. Alaric and Elena's journey had not only saved their kingdom, but also brought a new story of courage and love to its history. In the years that followed, their love story became a legend. It was a tale of bravery, sacrifice, and the power of truth. No matter what challenges came their way, Alaric and Elena faced them together, proving that true love could overcome even the darkest curses.